Zack Attack Flames' YouTube page is sponsored in part by Staley Syrup. Staley Syrup, the number one 100% natural syrup for a rich country breakfast and a maple flavoring that'll make your taste buds sing so loud you can sound like Milli Vanilli. Anyway, Staley Syrup contains no added sugars, only salt and a little no preservatives, and nothing artificial. So this is actually very close to maple syrup. You see, it smells so fantastic. It smells so good. Staley Syrup. Find it at your grocery store shelves, way back in the 70s, that is. Find it on your grocery store shelf near you. From A.E. Staley Company and Defunctville, USA. That was pretty cool. And by Drakir Norir. You see, it's a very rich fragrance of the 80s that smells so fantastic. You have your nose screaming. Your nose screaming with all that snot coming down it. Every dad in the late 70s, early 80s probably wore this. And that smells fantastic, like you're in France. Drakir Norir. Remember, pick it up. It's UL de Toilette. And Guy Larouche Paris. Remember, pick this up. I may crack myself up sometimes. Anyway, so I'm going to... Alright, so hi everybody, this is Zack Attack Flames here with another video today. I'm actually going to go through two books that I found today. And these books a lot of people may actually remember from my age group. Because we always got them at the book fair. At probably the best thing, that book fair in elementary school. In that library where Miss Turner was at. Anybody went to Dundalk Elementary School, that was my librarian, Mrs. Turner. She was pretty sweet. Loved that lady. I think she may have passed away by now, but she was probably like the best thing in elementary school. Believe it or not. Loved that librarian. If she's still alive, kudos to you, lady. Love you. Much love to you. You're my favorite lady in elementary school. Okay, alright. I ain't gonna go draw my teachers. Ain't gonna do that. And any secret I have, not secret. I mean, any friends, if I mention my friends, I'm not giving out their last names. You can put me through Chinese water torture. I will not. I'm not going to discuss who I'm talking about. If I do talk about in my post, sorry. You're not going to get that. I'm under lock and key. There you go. Anyway, so here, we're going to get to the video now. I found these two books the other day, actually. I'm going to show one of them right now. A lot of them, you might remember it, one of these books. And here it is. The Goosebump books. I found one. The Say Cheese and Die. I love this one. I love the Goosebump books. They're so freaking awesome. When I was going to school, when I was in school, they're from 1993. See, I bought it at an old bookstore. Probably doesn't exist anymore. One of those truck stop, book stop shops or whatever. Anyway, this book was pretty cool. It had Say Cheese and Die and Say Cheese and Die Again. Love these books. There's like Scholastic were saying, oh, bring these to school. But these books were kind of like creepy a little bit. I used to read these in the deer thing, drop everything and read. I used to read that and Deep Trouble. Deep Trouble was my favorite Goosebump book of all time. Deep Trouble. The Scarecrow Walks at Midnight, Say Cheese and Die. Yeah, I read Say Cheese and Die Again, but that one was okay. I like this one the best. This one's always cool. I like the cover art to it. And of course, R.L. Stine was the shit. He wrote a lot of cool things, like there's a Fear Street series. Other than Goosebumps, he wrote the Fear Street series and a lot of other ones. R.L. Stine was probably like the teenage version of, he was like, R.L. Stine was basically Stephen King in teenage form. Like, he would write books for, like, kids and teenagers. So he was basically the Stephen King for the teenagers and young people back when I was growing up. Anyway, Say Cheese and Die is about a kid who buys a camera. Greg buys a camera. He takes pictures of stuff that happens beforehand. Like, Say Cheese and Die, you get it? Like, everything turns out bad for him. Like, he took a picture of, like, a tree, but the tree didn't have any leaves on it, and the tree still did, but the tree... Yeah, this is pretty a cool book. That's what this book pretty much is about. Like, he bought, like, a possessed camera. So, anything this book is probably my favorite. He buys a possessed camera. He takes, like, a picture of his dad's new car. And his car actually was seen in a wreck, but in the actual picture, it was not in a wreck. You get where I'm coming from now? So, yeah, this book was pretty cool. Yeah. He always takes pictures, but the pictures turn out to be accidents happening. Very, like, yeah. Mishappenings, yeah. So this book is basically more of a mystery than a horror. Say Cheese and Die gets probably 5 out of 5 stars. Very cool book. And then we're going to move to the second one. Night of the Living Dummy. Slappy the Dummy was pretty fucking cool. I'm not going to lie, I love this cover artwork right away. Can't really say bad things about this cover artwork. Anyway, another Goosebumps is book number 7. Then Say Cheese and Die was book number 4 and 7. So, I also like Monster Blood. That one was okay, or The Girl Who Cried Monster, that one was okay too. There's a lot of Goosebump books I really do like. The Girl Who Cried Monster, Monster Blood, Welcome to Dead House, which was the first one, Stay Out of the Basement, number 2. Goosebumps were the shit. I'm not gonna lie. They were the shit back in the mid-90s. And you feel it, there was like the Goosebump. Very inventive. These are part of my collection now. I have not read these yet. But I probably will soon. Anyway, Night of the Living Dummy is about a dummy named Slappy. Who Lindy finds. Because Lindy is trying to actually be a ventriloquist, but actually Slappy comes to life and like starts to make people's lives miserable. I love this artwork though. Slappy is like the shit. Not gonna lie, I'm not afraid of these books. If some people are, I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm sorry about that in advance, but it is what it is. Anyway, I know some people don't like the hibby-jibbies, but I don't really care about them. I'm not afraid much of horror films. I kind of grew up around them, so, and I love them today, so, ain't my fault some people are pussies, but anyway, I got, these are only 2 Goosebump books I have, so I'm trying to actually find a couple more, actually. The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb, Say Cheese and Die. There's a couple over here. I just mentioned some of them. Night of the Living Dummy, Let's Get Invisible, Welcome to Dead House, Stay Out of the Basement, Monster Blood, Say Cheese and Die, and The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. These, I think, were the original 7. I believe Let's Get Invisible was okay as well. Alright. These are my Goosebump books. A lot of kids, a lot of my friends I grew up with in the 90s would remember these or would have came across them in Walden Books. Walden Books is probably the best smelling store in all the mall. I love the smell of Walden Books. It's sad that it's gone now. There's no more Walden Books or Annie Ann's Pretzels. They all had the best smelling store in all the shopping malls I went into was fucking Walden Books. I'm not gonna lie here. That or Fader's Cigar Shop. Fader's had that cigar store Indian. Or Native American in front. Or the cigar store Native American in front. Love that store. My mom told me some stories about Fader's. Fader, she used to go smoke cigarettes in that when she was working across from them. When she was working at Photomat. So, there you go. Yeah, she was a manager at Photomat. So, when I was a kid. So, pretty much where I got all these from. In shopping malls. So my mom worked in the malls, and I got to actually get some shit in the mall. Like back in the old days, being in a mall in the 1990s, early, mid-90s was pretty fucking awesome. Nowadays, the mall's basically for all these idiots that go into and want smoothies and shit. I don't know what the hell's wrong with people today. I mean, go back to the old way, or some of the new way. The new way is okay, because if it wasn't for the new way, I wouldn't be able to make any videos for you guys. Alright, so enough about me rambling on today. This is Zach Attack Flames here with Slappy the Dummy and Greg's Family and Say Cheese and Dying, Night of the Living Dummy. These are two recommended books. I would read early Goosebump books. The later on ones like Trapped in Batwing Hall sucked. And the Make Your Own Goosebump story, that was so stupid. Pretty much what killed Goosebumps, old Goosebumps. These ain't the reissues, because I can feel the Goosebumps on them. The reissues do not have these bumps. The reissue just has Goosebumps without them bumps on it. These are legit. So, yeah. I just wanted to show you that they were the reissue or anything. Okay, alright. This is nothing about me rambling about the past. Hell, you have a good day. I'll see y'all later in a new video. Peace out. Metal horns up. Thumbs up. Fist pump. Bye.